It's Yetunde Vlog. Yetunde Vlogs.
Hi guys, and welcome to Yetunde Vlogs. My name is Yetunde, and I hope you guys are having a great week and you're doing fantastic. I know I didn't post last week. I'm sorry, but I'm changing. I've told you I've changed, and I'm actually gonna come up with a viewing schedule. So for those that want to know when I'm going to be posting in my next video, I will let you guys know the times, the days that I will be posting, because I want to be more purposeful. And you guys, I have over 7,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I remember when I had 7 subscribers and I was just as happy. And yeah, and I look forward to by the end of this year having maybe 100,000. Who knows? Anyway, anyway, so today I'm talking about obviously love. Love is wonderful, and we're in the month of love. Valentine's was recently happened, and I hope you guys had a great Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day is lovely, but love should really be every day. But and some people might have been boo-hooing over their baylessness, and I'm just here to kind of talk about that pressure that especially once you reach a certain age, that there's that pressure that when are you going to get married? You're not married. Are you okay? People say that oh, I'm married now, so I can say things from this from certain perspective, and it's oh, whatever, but you're married. And I'm but I was once single. I got married at 29, which was considered over the hill. And I feel like everybody, especially women, we go through a lot of these pressures where it's you have to, at a certain point in our lives, you're supposed to do certain things, and it's who puts these rules out there? Who does this? I remember when I was 21, because in my mind I thought I would meet the love of my life at uni and get married, and that never happened. And for a while it messed up my mind, because I just felt oh my gosh, there's something wrong with me. I realized I was settling when it came to the kind of guys that I entertained, in terms of it. I may not even have dated them, but the fact that I allowed them in my space alone and wasted my time with them it wasn't good for me. And that was all because I felt I should be with someone. I should always, I should be getting married. Is something wrong with me? I'm working on my career, but I don't have a man. So does that mean I'm failing? Am I failing? Because it seems like you can be this fantastic in your career, but if you don't have a man, it's you failed. Why? Who puts these rules in place? And I wanted to let you girls know, and you ladies know, that it's okay. It's okay if you don't want to get married, or if you do want to get married. Marriage is wonderful and it's a beautiful thing, and when it eventually happens, and when you marry your best friend. But if you're in that place where you feel oh, you just want to be with somebody, perhaps it's not the time for you to get married, because I feel you should be in the space where you love yourself, you're enjoying whatever you're doing, you're enjoying the moment. Because I had to get to a point in my single life that I was actually enjoying my single life. I was enjoying myself. I was doing things, meeting new people. And yeah, and that was wonderful for me. I feel it shaped a lot of the way I'm thinking now. And it just was wonderful. It's a beautiful thing. So I feel you need to be in that space, enjoying life, before you can really meet somebody and know that this person is for you. Because think about it. If you're thinking, oh, I really want to be with someone, a jerk can come along, and this is for men and women. Someone that is not a pleasant person can come along and prey on your vulnerability, and they basically mess you up. Whereas if you know your worth, you love yourself, and you're loving your life, it attracts good things. I believe that you are what you attract. So if you're happy, and if you have vision, and you're just enjoying your season, then you attract someone that also is in that space of mind. You don't want to be with someone that leaves you heartbroken. Heartbreak is a waste of time. Let me just tell you that. And also, if you're over 25 or over 30, and you're single, there is nothing wrong with you. You don't have to be married by a certain age. I truly believe that when it's time to be with somebody, you will know it and it will happen. Like it sounds so easy for me to say, but when I met my husband, we got together like in January of that year. He had like, after the, you guys know the story or whatever. We got together in January and we got engaged by May. And even on our first date, we discussed like, getting married. I already was planning our wedding before we got engaged, because in my mind it was that was our ultimate goal, because we already knew that we wanted to be together forever. We had that understanding, because I feel like dating is like, I'm dating someone because this is and we have an end goal. It has to be an end goal. I can't just date you for the sake of it. I already had that conviction that I was probably going to get married that year. I just had that in mind. Like that was just something that was in me. But before that, like I felt like if I didn't meet anybody and I was okay. I was happy. I was traveling. I was enjoying life, and I was working. I was working really hard and building things and working on new things. And for me, that's important. That when you're in that space, that is what it's for. It's for you to grow and know yourself and to enjoy your life, because God has given us all life. We need to enjoy it. And so, if he didn't come along at that time, or I didn't meet anybody, I would not have died. I feel like the major mistake that our parents made was kind of presenting marriage to us as a destination. Like, it's an end goal, it's the ultimate, you must do this, kind of thing. And which, I understand where they're coming from, but I feel like it wasn't done in the best way. I think for us and for the future generation, we need to emphasize the fact that it's important for us to be on the path of fulfilling our purpose, our God-given purpose. Everybody has it. And also, we need to be in a place where we're discovering ourselves and living life to the fullest. Like, there's just so much to see in this world. There's so much to do. There's so much of life that needs to be lived. And rather than spending time thinking about the fact that, you don't have someone or whatever, you could use that time to really discover yourself, learn new things, influence other people's lives, and you just do so much. There's so much to do in this world. There's just so much. And I feel like we need to lay emphasis on that. We need to be the best that we can be at every point, in every part of our lives. So I just want to encourage you guys that it's all good. Marriage is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful thing. It's lovely to have someone on your team, have someone on your side to share things with. But that is what it is. It's a purpose partner. I believe that is what marriage is. It's a purpose partner. But you also need to enjoy. You need to love yourself. Love yourself and enjoy the person that you are. Because if you don't, how can you? Then what do you have to bring to marriage? If you're not in the position where you love yourself enough to be by yourself. Yeah. So in summary, what I'm trying to say is that no matter what age you are, no matter where you are, who you are, and you're not with somebody, it's okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. And I truly believe that, if you live your life as a positive person, impacting people positively, you can only attract positivity and positive people back. So I want you guys to just be encouraged. And yeah, life is to be lived. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And we're getting a bit deep here, but, I want you guys to comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know I don't know if anybody has been through this whole marriage pressure stuff. Let me know, and let's have a chat. And yeah, comment below. And before I go, I am on Instagram, just in case. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. It's all below, and I will be chatting. Oh, and Twitter. I've been tweeting a lot about Big Brother Naija, but I've been tweeting. So you guys hit me up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.